Yeah.
What's going on, guys? This is another episode of the Jerks Podcast. I am your host, Mark Karski, with my co-host, Dylan Mahler. And we have Mac and
Jason.
Jason.
We have Mac Nepper and Jason.
Hey, what's up?
Melton.
Yeah, they got to share a car.
I'm Mac, and that's Jason.
They're from Bad Comedy, which Dylan's also on. So
I'm
this
on
is like
Bad
a little...
Comedy, so this is like all the people that have ever discovered me are sitting here right now.
It's not dumb they
That's
are. I'm the funniest guy, and they didn't give me a mic.
Well, can I grab that, actually? Can you throw that over here?
In a way, Jason's got two mics.
So,
He has
boys,
half of two mics.
What are we talking about today? Banana-infused pancakes?
We're talking
Talking
about
about
Harry
IHOP?
Potter, Hunter Biden.
I understand those are the main topics.
And IHOP, yes.
Yeah.
Infused, that's my flavor.
I have a story I can tell right off the bat.
Is
if
it
you
about
want.
Minion pancakes?
So I pretended I was on the swim team
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
at,
no.
I think, Marquette.
You came
Where's
here
who?
wanting some AJ action.
I pretended I was on the
Or-
swim team,
Do you
and
know
then
an
I
Aj?
have a video of me swimming in the pool on the swim team. They just let me be on the swim
Aj?
team, pretty much.
Well, they thought his name was Aj.
And then
They
I
thought
went
it
to
was
jail.
Indian.
Then I went to jail for it.
You wear socks in the pool?
And then
You did push-ups.
and then I had to go to court for it. And I said to the judge, I said,
Tell it to yourself.
I was like, where in the book does it say you can't pretend to be on the swimming team in Marquette?
And
they looked through it, nothing in there.
I try to find something in the rule book about not even going to that school. And so, yeah, that's why I didn't go to college.
That is a really good original story. And I haven't heard anything probably as eloquently said as that.
Is it
No,
Mark
but-
got like a donut, but Mark?
Nice.
Write that
So
one
it's-
down.
Yeah. So
I
we're gonna go ahead and
recorded
retract
it.
that and delete that.
I recorded it.
If we could go ahead and
We got some
mute
gifts for you.
Jason. We do have some gifts. It appears that
Oh,
Does,
nice. Who's this?
Mac was kind enough to bring
Oh.
Jason's album
is for me.
recording
They got me a picture
promotion
of Mac's friend.
from a year ago. It's Jason. Is his friend. It's
Jason.
true.
We're not friends.
And that was his album
We're just
recording. Don't miss
business
it.
associates.
It's going to be recorded 11/11/2022. Don't miss it again. You guys
Yeah,
missed
and
it
then I
last
think
time.
it's
Is this waterproof?
Bullshit, dude.
yeah,
And
I'm gonna put it in my
it's
shower.
waterproof,
Yeah.
and he's on the Bad Comedy
a
Wall
little
of
beat off
Fame.
material.
If you
A
record an
little.
album
Yeah.
and you're in good
I have a
standing
busy
with
night
us,
ahead of me.
Yeah,
and Jason has a gift as well. This
Oh,
is
okay.
Taz
with a huge boner.
So I have that on my nightstand.
It's
Cocaine Murder
Taz
Jam.
Yeah.
Was
and-
that not supposed to read the Cocaine Murder Jam because it was crossed
No,
out?
that's kind of his
No.
brand,
Oh.
Cocaine Murder Jam.
That's the
and
author.
Oh, that's the artistic.
find it at CMJ
I got a tattoo of Ham
42069.
Talent right here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you did that yourself.
It's Ham Talent. No, I didn't do it myself. I had it done by Travis Barker.
Yeah, so Travis Barker has a lot of tattoos. He's good at drums.
Are you
He's
saying it
good
looks
at
bad?
Tattoos.
No.
It's pretty symmetrical.
For
It's,
Pikachu, that's not terrible.
Tattoo of Ham
This is
Talent.
Ham Talent.
Oh.
Who is
Yeah.
a pig who does stand-up comedy, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
But he's not funny, even, which
No,
is-
but-
makes it funnier.
A lot of people think these are
So-
short shorts, and not short shorts. I'm just tall.
And he's just a tall guy, which is one of the Ham Talent's jokes. Is that
I just
he's
want to say
but
that
he's
if you
also
guys
fat,
go to
so-
coolsteeperclub.com, that's our subscription.
which is cool.
You can get 25% off with the promo code Bad Comedy.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Nope.
use this
So
right
make
now.
sure it's for a T
That-
subscription.
And you can find Jason at Cool Jason Melton.
25% off.
And you can find
Bad
Mac
Comedy.
at
It's-
Bad Boy
find me at Bad
Comedy.
Comedy, 20% off. Cool
At
Steeper Club.
Bad Comedy.
25% off. That extra 5, we'll add on just for free.
So these guys were kind of joshing around earlier, Mark. They were talking about saying that they were going to murder you to free me.
Yeah.
I said, I'm free.
Yeah, we're trying to free Dylan from
No.
the evil grasp of Mark
So
Karski.
This is freedom now, and these guys are evil.
I
and
decided
it's
against
bad
bringing
and
my gun.
evil. But
However,
no,
my-
we don't
my-
have
my
a
I
gun-
almost also packed heat.
My gun chain actually works.
Fires?
Yeah.
He has,
I got it from
Adam
I got it
Gilbert.
made by
Oh, this
Elon
guy's got a
Musk.
stiletto here.
I brought my knife, though.
He does
Whoa.
have a.
Dylan said I
nobody
can't kill
knows-
you, but I asked him if I could terminally injure you.
No,
I would prefer to
He
die.
said it was okay.
I would
It
prefer
was-
to die.
Yeah, it's a bigger word, both of those words. So.
Yeah, I said I was
I don't know what
gonna.
that
I said I was gonna weld your
said yes.
grill shut when I came here, but you didn't wear your grill, so I brought my welder. It's in the car,
So we had to bring
Next
some
time.
back
and then
up
I was
here,
gonna throw Dan McCarty's glasses on the ground if he was here and step on them.
which is fine.
'Cause
We
he's a
bully
nerd.
Dan a lot on
Yeah.
here, and just in general.
He's kind of a dork.
We talk
Yeah.
about him looking like a
a pig. He looks like a pig
lesbian.
What
too.
do you guys
don't
think
have
about
to
him
get
fucking his
into it.
cousin?
He fucked his
doesn't look
cousin?
like
Yeah,
a
literally.
Well,
pig.
second cousin probably.
Well,
He
but
does
still,
have
though.
sex with his cousin, though, so that should be
I
on
think
the
it's fine
record.
if you use protection. I mean, the only
They
thing is
don't.
to worry about is the baby.
Yeah,
Nice
you don't want
never.
one to come out.
Because you don't want to make it a baby that has the disease
That Dan already has.
that, yeah.
You don't want to be infected with the
Look, you don't want
insects.
another Dan.
But
one thing
you
I don't
might
get
want
is how he
another
had-
Dan times his cousin.
How did he have sex with his cousin if he's never had sex?
Oh, nice.
He's a cock.
Uh-huh.
Right?
He lets people. He likes to watch
That's
people
weird.
fuck his
That
cousin.
doesn't make much sense.
She popped his cousin's
He's like
cherry, I
technically.
guess.
Uh huh.
It's yeah, it's kind of disgusting, but it's not by blood. But it's still disgusting. It's
Yeah,
still frowned
I
upon.
think it's cool.
So it's fine. They were doing it before.
Do you guys
they
do
found
a
out.
good disco here?
then they-
I like disco.
There's karaoke.
You got Night Fever.
What was your
on
favorite
the-
Speaking of the
karaoke
fucking
song?
devil, dude, go get those glasses.
Oh,
Dude. Go get
look
'em.
at this boy.
Oh no, we were just talking about.
We were
this.
just talking about.
He just said he wanted to smash your glasses.
He's a great looking guy. He
Yeah.
has sex all the
So we'll
time,
give you a quick
jokes
recap. I
with,
said I was hoping Ed McCarty would be here so I could throw his glasses on the ground and stomp on them. And then we're talking about how you fucked he was talking about how you fucked your cousin.
But we're
And then I said,
implying
how
that
could he fuck his
consistently.
cousin if he's never had sex?
And then I said you're a cuck.
The joke is that he's had plenty of sex, you guys, with this.
So listeners,
He does
I'm
fuck.
sure you're happy about that recap.
No, but it's funny because he has had plenty of sex, a lot of sex. This
Lots of sex.
sometimes I call him
Hell
Dan
yeah.
Dick Pick McCarty.
Ooh.
That's because he sends.
What
a lot
about
of,
Mark? Or no, Dark
pictures,
McCart.
questionable.
Dark McCart.
Isn't it
Does it
Dick?
ski to you? It's
We
you two have
Mark
sex and have a kid.
Karski. Is
that
It'd be Dark McCarskity.
It's because I'm black.
Mark
Mm-hmm.
Dorsky,
Thought so.
Dark.
I think that's how you make names. Is you combine the two names. And he would fuck you and you'd lay an egg or something.
Yeah.
And you kind of hatch, and then it's like a self cycle
Yeah.
that repeats itself. which
You
I
lay
think
you
is
lay eggs,
beautiful.
right?
I do.
Nice.
Not a mammal.
So it's
That's cool.
because he's a phoenix. He's and phoenix lays an egg, and then you set the egg on fire, and that's pro-choice. I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? These debates are. I don't even care about the issues.
I told someone I was coming on this podcast. They said that this used to be like one of the best open mics, and then you guys took over.
And then it became
Is that
another
true?
level.
No, that's a fair point.
John, you can vouch me on this. Top 2 nights in the bar history because of Jerks at Joe's, which is really we could take credit for that, even though it's.
I think you guys are just being mean like the chicken.
What was the top night? $10?
Night. Okay, well that's kind of just you're talking about the establishment. and the
Wait,
venue.
let me give him a rip
Speaking of-
shot for that one. Wait.
You don't shit on the
That was
menu,
good.
dude.
Speaking of
You see how
jerks.
many titties are in here?
Speaking of jerks, I'd never eat jerk chicken.
$5
I
per
ate it
rib
once.
shot.
It's so mean.
So we should talk about Jerks Chicken. What is it?
So mean, dude.
Yeah, Jason just had a good riff. He said, well, "What do you mean $4?"
Adam Burke chicken. How about that?
I remember going to a Comedy Shrine and
I went to
got
Columbine.
$8 for a water.
You guys are barely jerks. Why don't you do something mean already?
Okay, you guys are really. This is bad comedy.
Yeah, we're the
folks.
real
They're
jerks
tearing us
here.
apart right now.
I think we might rename our podcast Jerks.
Yeah, you talked about killing my co-host. You
That's a good
discovered
name.
me.
How'd you guys come up with the
not
name
funny,
Bad
dude.
Comedy? How did that?
Well, it's
It's
just
very
it's based on what the
creative.
podcast is.
Yes, and so you're
fair.
kind of acknowledging your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Sure.
we saw Mark Karski go on stage.
So they did watch The Comedian every episode, Mark, and
Oh yeah.
early on.
I started doing reaction videos where it's videos that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
You just
That works
stole my
well, dude. It's
joke,
low-hanging
I
fruit.
said
Or,
It's not
like,
even
like,
hard
like
to-
shows I've never seen before,
here.
and I'm like, what's even going? Who are these people in this?
You just
Yeah,
call
why
them
the-
fat, and people just
I'm
watch.
just asking what's going on. Like, are these
I
guys in a
did like-
family? Are they dating?
The episode that you said that you mentioned me on, you were firing on all cylinders, calling women overweight. And
Whoa.
I like.
Some are. Some women are fat.
So
I
what
think
he's
every
doing
woman is
keeping it
perfect,
real.
especially Lizzo.
Uh-huh.
She's the most
Lizzo
perfect of them
is
all.
a perfect example of a
L
top
to the Lizzo.
leader.
She's a top 5.
Uh-huh. She's top
Big
5.
forehead, though.
Top 500
Big-
pounds.
Big
Yeah,
forehead.
Top
five.
500 pounded lady.
That's
Something like
generous.
yeah,
That's way too nice.
ladies.
yeah. She couldn't
so-
quite qualify for
Yeah.
my 600-pound life.
But she's
No.
kind of a leader.
She was
She's
right under.
saying-
She was 599.
She's like owning it though, so it's.
But it's kind of cool that she was fat shaming her workers.
People
So it's
don't
kinda
see her as
shaming.
fat because they love her
She's
so
not.
much.
No, she's rich. It cancels out.
Because they love her. They love her so much they're gonna do a Macy's Day parade float of her this
of
year.
just her size
It's gonna
right
be
now.
it's gonna be life size.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the biggest float.
It's supposed to be
actually
life
just kind of
size.
confusing. It'll probably scare the children. Why is Lizzo flying?
Yeah, what if she falls too?
So
Wait,
it's
is it gonna be
really-
her?
What if she gets hungry? Yeah, she's
Are
buoyant.
they just gonna pump her up full of helium?
When I say thanks, Native Americans. Okay. There's no helium.
How come they
is,
call that TurboTax thing Inuit TurboTax? That sounds kind of racist.
That it
Right?
probably is, yeah. I'm from the Upper Peninsula. Some people think that we're Inuits or
Yeah.
Alaskans.
Well,
or
from what I understand, you
whatever
were
they
raised
call
by
them.
trees.
I was raised by trees.
Yep. That's why you
can
don't know how to talk
hear
to
what-
people. Yeah.
Yes, they hear me, and so I kind of feel at one with the earth when I'm.
Your dad is Treebeard from Lord of the Rings.
I have.
You're
some-
related to Pocahontas?
I don't know if I'm 23 and me. I don't know if it's reliable, but I watched the movie growing up.
No, you have
so
23 in
It's
trees.
kind of a nature versus nurture.
23 in trees.
It's just trees. But
They have a special one for you. It's called 22 and Me.
yeah, okay. So you just stole another one of my jokes. It's
the
23
missing
and
chromosome.
me.
The case of the
Yes.
Nancy drew the case of the missing chromosome.
Mac. You heard my chromosome joke the other day.
Uh,
You can vouch for
Can you
that.
have an extra
The
chromosome? or is it
boxcar
just missing
children.
one?
The mystery of the missing
Now-
chromosome.
now I'm not allowed to
No, that makes
apply
sense. It checks
for.
out.
What about this? Sherlock Holmes, the
why I
mystery of
asked
the
you.
missing chromosome.
Okay, I know shit.
He's not a detective.
What are you guys talking about?
What,
Talking about
we're
my,
having
my
a conversation.
chromosome joke.
We're talking
that
about-
Jason
Just
stole,
restart
and
the whole
then
conversation.
talking about Mac stole my joke again.
no,
and
Sherlock Holmes.
More like Sherlock Holmes.
The case of the missing chromosome.
You know, I'm gonna
And
fist
that's
bump
where they
me.
try to find his chromosome that's missing.
This guy's trying to big time me on.
Mac
my
has
thing.
Crohn's.
Nice.
He's Crohn's
Mac
disease.
has Crohn's, so just everyone. I hope everyone knows.
That's the one you
that.
could fix by having to poop in a, like where they take out something and you poop in a bag.
No, it's with some cases you have to.
But he does.
Kinda
for
cool.
for me, it gave me Titan-like powers, like the Greek god, the Greek Titan Cronus.
He's kind of a
Okay.
Titan, so
So I'm a Titan of sorts.
and he's in his bag, because he poops in his bag, I think.
Yeah. So Cronus, if you know,
so
listeners, if you want to hear about some
masculine.
Greek history, so the Titans were before the gods, folks. If you've seen Hercules the cartoon, it's like that tornado guy and that ice guy, all those guys.
Denzel.
Those big ones that came to
Feels like a
attack.
Trace Jenkins set.
And Cronus ate all of his kids, and his
Yes.
kids were like all the main gods that you know, like Aphrodite and Herpes and
Herpes,
Athena, HP, Lizzo, and so he ate them because he didn't want them to take him over.
Lizzo?
Lizzo, all the gods, all the Greek gods, yeah,
She's hungry.
yeah.
Anything for any
And then
press
so,
is good
but
press.
they ended up killing him from the inside.
Dahmer.
And so that's what Crohn's disease does: is my white blood cells attack my
It's kinda
other cells, so they
symbolic.
think they're bad cells.
It's metaphorical, and he has
So the white
Crohn's.
cells are the bad cells.
Well, normally they're the
the-
good cells,
The
but
white ones are the good.
but I have too many.
Okay.
I have
White
over.
power.
I've racist.
Respect.
I have really racist white blood cells.
we all kind of.
But they only hate my Native American
The Puerto Rican
cells,
cells.
the red ones.
The white blood cells are kind of symbolic of white privilege and white power, and that's why Mac tries to get rid of all of them, as many as he can. So I'm proud of you. Thank you. Just kind of, you're a Crohn's warrior, some would say, a hashtag Crohn's warrior.
I got a bunch of extra chromosomes because I'm so smart.
Uh-huh.
I
So
got
you-
more chromosomes than anybody else.
I really like that, how you
I
said
got like
you-
6,000.
You would drink to, you have 6,000?
6,000 chromosomes.
So this
I'm
guy's
like
kinda
I'm like the
humble
lawnmower
brag.
man. Do you know the lawnmower man?
Is he autistic?
He was. Then he became a computer god / god.
Okay.
No,
That's
but,
not my story about the swimming pool yet.
No,
you
wait.
told you could tell it again.
If it has to do
What
with
happened
Marquette,
at the-
I haven't heard it.
Well, yeah. I mean, so
Does it have to do with Marquette?
yeah. Well, I went
Wow.
to a Marquette swim meet, and I was like, "Hey, I'm on the team." They're like, "Yeah,
getting
we know
ammunition.
you are. But I wasn't on the team the whole time.
Yeah, so kind of what Mac's doing here is
Guess
making
what?
fun of AJ.
Turns
and
out-
his clip that did really well, and he's
Turns
jealous,
out I
dude.
wasn't on the team the whole time.
Mac is jealous of the success of the Jerks comedy.
Gay
clip
J
that-
guy's dick, more like.
Yeah, so maybe
in
you
his
could try
ass.
that to see if Barstool.
The most successful thing
share
you
it.
could do if you're into Jerks podcast is quit.
Okay, so why are you guys on? Why are you guys begging me to come on here? When are you gonna have us on Jerks? When are you gonna have us on Jerks? Multiple weeks in a row.
I would like to
They
see the
come
clip.
Here, I guess.
Find
we'll
the
make sure that
clip.
The mics work really well.
Find the clip
Find the clip of what?
of us saying that.
Okay, well, because there are definitely multiple, and you know
Yeah.
that now that you said that.
I didn't really know
I can
what if
find
I
them.
said that. I don't know what I was talking about. This is not good.
No, this is okay. Let's run
This
it
is our
back.
best one yet.
Let's go to the very beginning.
Can I be, instead of Mac Nepper, can I be
Mike?
Mike Cancer Cells or whatever his name is?
You can be
Mike Cancerous?
You want to be the new AJ?
Where's Mike Cancerous?
Mike Cancerous isn't here right
Where's
now.
where's Hannah Belmont Street?
I live on Belmont Avenue, and you know that, and you should bring that up because it's.
Dan, you need a haircut,
doxed
dude.
me, dude.
Like real bad, dude.
No, he got a haircut.
Same haircut as me.
He needed a haircut.
No, his is a lot more mullety. Cause yours is like that right now because you have the hat on. His is like that without a hat on.
So back in the old days, we called it "Who Are We?" And then I would go on Bad Comedy, and these guys would say, "Who are you guys? We don't even know who you are."
Yeah.
So very funny.
It's like, no, we're talking about the
Very funny.
podcast. Like, no, we're asking about you.
So funny, you guys.
Yeah.
So they kind of say that about you guys just in general, anyway. So
No,
it's
I
kind
just
of
say
who-
I make
don't
fun of
never
Mark.
heard
I
them.
say Mark Malarski,
Mark
Mark
Karkees,
Karkees.
Mark Darksey.
I think he's talking about me.
Dark
Yeah,
Darksey.
yeah, you.
Dark Darsky.
Yeah, he thinks we would make fun of the podcast, but it was mostly just the names,
And I saw
like
someone-
AJ Guy's
MC
dick.
Light. Did you see that?
What?
There's a guy called MC Light.
No, DJ Darksey.
Yeah. So we have a wall of ops on Bad Comedy where you don't want to end up on there because right now we have
A wall of
5 or
6
6
enemies.
People. Yep. One of them has a knife in their head because
Well,
they quit
we-
comedy, so don't fuck with them.
We forced him to quit comedy, so don't ever try to slight Bad Comedy podcast.
No. You want to be on the Wall of Fame, like Jason's on the Wall of Fame because he recorded an album that you guys all missed, but you can still find on YouTube. We
I
had
don't
to
know why I didn't put
redrop
myself
it.
on the Wall of Fame. I had to put
I
Zach
think you have
Albers
to
on
do-
there.
Mac's planning to do a 10-minute special soon. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna
be
pay people to go to it.
epic, dude. And
Well,
it's
I'm
drop,
gonna have
dude.
like Dale McPeak and Junior Stopka and stuff open for me, and each do
And
like
Michael Myers
they'll each
host
Michael
and-
Myers.
yep.
He'll host, and they'll each do like 5 minutes, and I'll do 10 minutes.
We'll do like Hannibal
And then
Comeback.
I'll pay people to go to it, and if they just try to take the money and leave, I'm gonna have like, I don't know if you know John Hickok.
He's
He'll
got
be
a lot
at
of
one of the
guys.
doors, and then I'll have Dale working the other door, so they can't leave.
So shout out to
It'll be one of
at
those
Kickoff
now's you can't leave
45.
situations like Bronx Tale, you know?
We have a gun, guys. What we're trying to
Yeah,
kinda
we have a
humble
gun on the
brag about.
podcast.
We
It's
have a
the
gun
most heavily
guy.
armed podcast in the world, probably.
Well, I guess it's
Unless
kind of
there's
both heavily
another
armed now,
podcast that
too.
has a gun and about 30 knives and a machete,
Jason
two
has
axes,
30 knives at least.
two switchblades. Yeah.
We have the most heavily armed podcasts.
Yeah.
Plural.
If
we're
someone
all
broke into our
big, one big
podcast,
family.
it's the wrong podcast to break into. You know, all these people breaking into podcasts.
If your podcast doesn't have a gun, if it doesn't have knives, several
It's a real
knives like
problem.
Jason,
All these podcasts keep getting broken
it
into.
is a problem to bring in.
It's such a
knife.
lucrative career. People are
know.
just robbing us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get podcast studio insurance for that.
Mac is actually pushing life insurance now. He's not licensed.
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
but he's
Well,
very close.
I'm about to be
I think.
licensed in life. Yeah, do you guys have licenses in your life? I bet not.
I've played the board game Life.
That is a good game. And
Yeah.
the cereal.
and I never win.
Matt
so
Rife, he's
I don't know
good.
if you know.
And he's
Matt
hot, again, and he's a hot dude.
Matt. So we're also a pro Matt Rife podcast.
Yeah, pro
We're
Matt
like-
Rife. Matt Rife matters.
The jawline, he's low body fat percentage, very low, and he does a lot of crowd work, which I love. I'm a crowd work comic.
Yeah.
Kyle,
I don't got nothing to say
if
about
you
this
have
guy.
sex,
I consider him an equal.
you date, okay? This is
In looks?
he's,
Matt Rife and
he's sort of
everything.
a Matt Rife, but he's actually Fat Knife.
Do you
we
guys
call
do a
him.
video for this, or is
Fat
this just
comedy,
audio?
so-
Oh, it's been video.
No, this is video,
Where?
boys. So it's got the camera's
guy?
been recording.
No, it's right there.
Well, I want them to be able to see that we're in a place that looks like The Shining. If it shows a horror movie, it was
so
a
this
sad
is,
movie.
Projecting. He's projecting that he's jealous of how cool this place looks.
This place is great.
We had to cover up some titties just to kind of make
They
it. You know
got
how
two.
the
They got
police are
two
kinda-
disco balls, folks.
We have balls here.
We
is
have
what
to
he's
compensate.
trying to
I
say.
still
We
see
have
titties
balls.
over there.
So we have huge disco balls.
Yeah, but they're covered up though.
And a lot of colors, a lot of lights.
Why do you
lot
have
of
to?
shine.
We don't censor our podcast.
I didn't say anything about censorship. My sensei said no.
I mean, my
You can't do
podcast.
karate.
It's my podcast.
So we have this.
It's
is,
at my house.
This is Mark's podcast, to be honest, because
Yeah.
Mark is
This is my house. I
the
live
Hey,
here.
Mark.
OG.
My real name is Mark. I'm a
Let's
Mark
pay
Jr.
respect to
Yep.
the
No
OG.
Swear to
way,
God.
dude, with a C.
And
No.
Mark discovered
Oh, yeah,
me
yours
by
with a C?
accident. It was
No.
a huge mistake.
Okay,
he made,
good.
Thank God.
Good, yeah.
Aligning himself.
We have the
with me.
biblical one. He was
So-
one of the 4 guys that wrote things in the Bible.
Where there's Abraham.
What
Mark
are they
kind of,
called? The
Got me wearing chains.
the writers on the Bible.
Writers.
Writers on the
Scribes.
Bible. When you write a chapter of the Bible,
This
then
is kind of a
you'll be
fun,
Matthew, Mark, or Luke, or John.
Thing where we're gonna
What's
go
up with these
over
naked
whatever
ladies in
time
paintings?
we have to make a.
What's up with the
Dan.
painting of a naked lady? How come that doesn't make me turned on, but I like a naked lady?
Because
But
these people are.
If
we
it's an
got a
old
lot of-
painting, all of a sudden I'm not horny at all.
No, well, it's because it's a female, but we also have a lot.
Could anybody
of,
explain this to me?
That's a good
We have
question.
sinners in here that we have
That's a
to
good
cover.
question.
up
Do you guys
to-
ever get turned on by like a painting, like a Titanic style naked
Yeah.
portrait?
I've jerked off to the movie Titanic when he
Well,
drew her.
yeah. Well, in real life she's hot, but in the painting, ew.
Oh, that's a good point.
Finally,
in
we
real
have a
life,
She's not very hot in real life, to be honest.
No, that's
Leo
what I
could have done way better than that bitch.
Yeah, but Eve,
For
dude.
real, dude. Fuck.
Eve.
He died
before-
for her. I would push her out that door, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's way
Making-
stronger. Like,
I think they should have
Hose-
shared the door. I think they should have just shared the door. I don't get it.
I think it's
That's what a lot of people say, but-
children.
But there's also, they say,
Right? Women and children. It's bullshit.
I heard this on the news.
My
They,
boys.
they said the door would have probably flipped if both of them were on it.
And you love the doors.
It was breaking news I saw
Where
recently.
were the doors when that? When that?
Yeah, where
After the
were the
submarine
doors?
collapse,
There was only the door.
Right.
Yeah,
There
where was
uh,
Joey Ramone from the
Stephanie
Doors?
Ramone, and we have who do you guys hate, by the way, in Chicago
yeah.
stand-up comedy? Because really, these guys might and gals might like to see kind of honest perspective.
Yeah,
'cause
Bob
we have
Bob
nothing
Keane.
to lose, like literally. Like
Obviously, I hate Bob Keane.
we talk a lot about Bob Keane. He's on the Wall of Ops. We have Dan Cass.
Don't
aka
follow
Dan
Bob
Katz.
Keane
We
on
have-
social media.
You unfollow him if you
Unfollow
follow
him if you're currently following him, please.
We were talking the other
start
day
drinking
about
at the end of
how-
your sets. Guys, do you have Instagram? Start unfollowing Bob.
Yeah,
So
please
Bob and Aaron-
unfollow Bob.
Unfollow me at Bob Keane.
So they sleep under a bridge, the Belmont Bridge,
Yeah.
Bob and Ariel, and they're
and his-
bats, sort of.
They,
And
they
have-
sleep upside down like bats. Him and his girl. Yeah,
Instead of,
it's kind of
they
weird.
both sort of have vagina-like structures, which are technically bat caves, but they both have, and they 69 to feed
Or no,
each
they
other.
scissor each other to feed each other
Yeah,
with
just
their
once
periods.
a month they do a feeding, and
It's kind of a
blood.
vampiric period thing.
Just want to explain that. Just get it out there.
Yeah, just so you
that's
understand the context of
Terrifying.
something probably you're going to continue talking about.
Sometimes good comedy is scary, like when Bon Traeger was on here touching everybody. Remember when the harmonica guy?
Oh,
You had
he
Bon
was
Traeger on the
touching
podcast?
people, and
I think he was. But he wasn't on the podcast. He was just touching people.
he was just
Oh.
touching people at the open mic. So I guess that's all I
Touching
wanted to
you,
say about that.
touching me,
Uh-huh.
sweet
So,
Bon Traeger.
Don't come to our mic and touch.
I wish I had a
people.
harmonica. I could go like.
This is a safe open mic.
Gonna-
We cover up any.
Unless you're
Sexually harass some
you're
girls.
one's
No
gonna get
good.
harassed
No
here.
good.
And if they do, we're gonna put an end to it. So I think that's even a better
is-
way to say it.
Is Brian is Brian Egg here?
Brian, I don't
not
think
yet.
Brian Egg is
You mean
here.
Bjorn?
That's
He
a
is
guy. Does he
sometimes.
change his
Bjorn.
name?
Yes.
I
He
have
does
follow
still
him
change
on
his name.
Instagram, and I love his videos.
I like to. I actually thought
I want
like,
to play him in chess. I think I'll whoop his ass.
Don't play
The guy
this
talks
guy
a
in
lot of
chess, you
shit.
guys. Do not play Jason.
Brian Egg.
He is not a grandmaster, but he always wanted to be a master of people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of he kind of is in a way.
Hey, Mark, you see
He's
this?
a-
You see this ring right here in the middle, on the middle finger?
That's all I've been staring at.
That's the
dude.
Lord of the Rings, the real ring from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, from the movie.
But I don't become invisible. I just channel the evil powers.
So
Wait, you
this is
become
kind of
invisible
how-
when they wear it in the movie?
The pussies do.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, like the hobbits and shit.
If you
They,
guys
they
are
become
ever-
invisible when they wear it.
Yeah, that's kind of gay.
But I just get I channel the power of that eye, that big eye
the eye
Sar-
of Sorab.
of Sorab. Yeah,
Yes, he's a
the
big
eye of
fat guy.
Sorab. If you know who Sorab is.
His thing is Sorab is cool. Is that his Instagram name?
No,
Or
it's
Sorab is
Sorab is brown.
Sorab is brown. He
That's-
says I'm the biggest, fattest guy.
Yeah, it should be Sorab is fat.
Or you should say like I'm the brownest.
It
guy
should be
you've ever
Sorab is the
seen.
biggest, fattest guy.
Am I the biggest, brownest guy you've ever
Yeah.
seen? Anyway, so that's kind of
These guys are body shaming. I'm sorry, everybody.
Now do your Sorab impression.
Am I Sorab? Am I the biggest, fattest guy you ever seen?
Thank you.
Am I the biggest? You guys know Sorab? No, they don't. Nobody knows who Sorab is.
Sorab is a very popular, I guess, comedian in Chicago.
Who do you know?
I don't really know
Who do you know here?
who Dan knows.
Do you guys know Tim Godbout?
Sorab is. I see him
He
at
does his
Comedy
terrible
Bar a
impression.
lot.
It just sucks.
But his thing is, I'm the biggest, fattest guy you've ever seen, right? And sometimes he's not even that. So
You guys know Ken Flores?
Ken Flores.
Hey, fool! I was sucking a fucking dick in the alley, dog. I was like, oh. They call me the throat. Go to Boys Town, fool.
So the joke is that he's gay.
Sorry, Ken Fluoride. I meant that's what we call him.
I just want to give a shout out to Mark. He gave me this first chain at Beer Belly, and it kind of got the whole thing started.
Who else?
Mark
Yeah,
wearing the
that's
chains
yours,
with
right?
the caterpillar
I didn't even
effect.
know that until after. I was like, oh, shit.
He gave me this
Said hi.
chain, and then I bought a bunch of chains irresponsibly from Mark, and then we got these guys wearing chains. Look at the Bad Comedy chain.
yeah,
So this
I
is
got-
how culture it permeates into the city.
Well, it's
And
because.
then we're changing the culture
Well,
now.
what's going on is these
Dan's
rappers
hair.
are taking the emo culture and stuff from the white people,
chains.
wearing like tight jeans and stuff, and like being like
Okay,
Juice
so
WRLD and
he's doing
stuff.
another-
So we're just filling in the holes and then so we're just taking their old swag
So we got to take black culture, we make it ours, repackage it,
and make it bad, and then they'll
take credit for it. So
Yeah, yeah.
Mac has a chain that looks like a real chain.
Isn't everybody here Russian?
There's,
Like, they don't know what we're
we got
talking about
Russians,
at all.
Bulgarians.
They know about the tracksuits.
So
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It was a good
Khalil, I
look.
guess it makes Khalil Russian. So I don't know which comedy team's gonna help me do it, but the Khalil sketch is an Uber driver. Who's gonna work harder to make this happen?
Me, you know the
Okay,
guy.
so it's gonna be. No, let's just do a check out my comedy club. It's almost on the way.
Who do you guys
Or let's
know?
check out my house. It's right here.
You guys know Kyle Allen, that weird guy with
the
bandana?
Good
Fuck,
weird.
yeah.
That Kyle?
He has two
Kyle's,
first names, kind of like Michael Sam, which means by the transitive property, he's gay.
No, okay, no, or.
Oh, he's
like Ricky
here? Oh,
Bobby.
shit.
He's Ricky.
Sorry, dude.
Bobby. Kyle also discovered me, so he kind of was giving me a lot of advice early on, which helped. and then
Allen's my middle name, Kyle.
nobody asked. I believe did anyone care at all about that?
Did anybody ask for anything you said?
How about you say your real name, Mac?
Mark
Okay.
Karski.
So we got a couple Marks.
I know we already talked about this. My real name is Mark Karski.
More like
I've heard that
dark
before, that name.
Karski.
Dark Karski,
More
yeah.
like
Because I'm black.
dark Nepper with a K.
Mark is a bald too, like you don't, but he's not afraid to take his hat off. What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm not afraid either, Jason. But
Then why don't you do it?
why don't you take your hat off and show him your Dan hair? Nice. It's not even like Dan's.
I'm jealous.
It's
All
not
right, go
even
ahead,
as
take it off.
good.
You don't want to get Dylan mad or feel like you're walking on eggshells around him, and then you feel like you're stepping on his head.
Uh-oh. Am I a Humpty Dumpty of sorts?
Adam
ladies and
Crochet.
gentlemen? So that's why. I
Who
don't
was that
take it off.
comic I
It's
sent you guys
no
that
reaction.
Adam steals from?
Adam.
Why'd you push me off for nothing?
No, Adam
Give
sent
me the
me.
mic. Adam
Max
Crochetti,
sent
a
a-
lot of people complain that he keeps dogs in his cars. I worry about the one in his microwave.
I'll be honest. I saw a post that Adam put of his dogs in the truck and said, "Almost home, boys." No, you're home. You're in the truck.
One time I saw them just like just sweating and like
The dogs
after he
were
was the
sweating. I
open
think
mic for like
it's
4 hours and
possible.
he didn't check on them. Yeah. Yeah.
Fun fact, dogs.
My
pants.
dog's sweating.
Some girl hated it. He was like, sometimes I turn on the AC.
My dog's sweating. Car's
So you
hot.
be Adam C. You be Ken Fluoride. Dog.
Hey,
I'm
dog.
sweating, dog. And then you say, "Shut up, dog. You're not a dog. You're a border." Ken was on this. He ripped. He made a lot of people laugh really loud.
I'm sweating and sucking a dick, dog.
So we've been trying to give you guys
Fool.
an opportunity to kind of get this whole room laughing like Ken Fluoride did with his laughing gas, I guess.
You
you
didn't
would
give me an
say.
opportunity.
Well, you've
You
had
didn't give
half
me an
of a,
opportunity. You don't have enough mics.
half a microphone. We've had 2 microphones. You've had 2 opportunities.
The
So
wrong end of that one.
you've had 2.
That's not even That's not even the right
Okay,
end
I'm
of
not
that
using
microphone.
the mic
You're not even
right.
using a microphone. That's
Is
a
this
microphone
thing
I could be
on?
using.
That was really funny, actually, what you just said. It was
It's funny.
crushed it, dude.
It
Not in
doesn't
your
work.
hands, Adam.
You guys
This,
are being jerks to me.
it's pretty funny. This episode with us is probably the amount of words he said on this is the same amount of words as he said his whole career with bad
So
comedy.
it's kind of nice to have a platform.
8 months.
It's kind of why I have to defend the turf and say, no, this is. I'm going to have a whole.
Why do you guys let
microphone
Dylan
today,
talk
folks.
here?
I think we kind of see what happens when you let the beast loose. And we've had.
No, I mean,
I do.
This wasn't a disaster
No.
of
That's
any
really
sorts. We didn't,
intimidating.
we
yeah.
didn't delay the open mic.
Yeah, I
again.
know.
You guys are
I
actually
mean,
super nice.
we're pretty
Like
big.
with the way you guys helped out with the mics. It's like, oh, these guys are fucking sweet.
Yeah, we're pretty big time.
They helped out with the mic, very insistent.
Yeah, you're welcome for doing you guys this favor of coming on.
So
you
you're
know.
welcome for me having you on if you beg me a bunch
Yeah,
of
that's
times.
what I was trying to
and-
say. We like coming out and helping out the smaller podcast, dude. We just want to see you guys flourish. People helped me when I was new, you know?
Well, you kind of scratch
Yeah.
my back, I'll scratch my own this time.
Just like we helped Giovanni with Lobo Den, you know?
Why is Adam Gilbert grabbing your back?
It seems like a lot of people really want to work with you guys all the time, and me included. And we didn't delay the mic at all. It wasn't a disaster. We weren't.
I was helping.
And Mac was helping.
Yeah, I'm a tech guy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Unlike some people. Hello. So
Yeah.
my brain works.
Why don't you take off the hat?
I took it off already, Mac. Take yours off.
You
Show him that widow's peak. He looks like a fucking vampire, this guy. But not. He can't. He doesn't have fangs. He just.
I
has
look like a
the-
normal guy.
Yeah. Okay. Lean down a little bit and kind of part it. And
I'm
like
pretty
make it
sure
look
I look like a
pointier.
normal guy. I have a buzz cut. I can't part it.
Okay, he looks like Dracula who's not good at comedy. Hackula.
Have you ever seen a normal guy? That's just what you look like. The Bat Boy from
I
Daily.
do have
What is
bat
it?
ears, so I'm kind of in the Bob Keane.
If we were going to
universe.
play a basketball game, we could play balds versus hairs.
Okay. Yeah. We could do that, and we'd crush you guys.
You look like the
dude.
Bat Boy from the National Enquirer, is what I meant to say.
I am
when you
really
have your
good
hat
at
off.
3-point layups.
Oh, wait. I should have said hairs versus skins. That would have been better.
Okay.
Better joke.
Well, we don't try to talk about skins on here.
No.
No, it's
Sadly, we got to land this
Kyron kinda
plane because
ruined
we
that
got
for
this.
us.
We got this open mic to run,
You have
guys.
some of your jokes.
So I hope we're all
You want to hear a knock knock
fucking.
joke?
Oh, can you do a reaction video to the podcast we just did?
Yes.
We'll do a
Right now?
reaction to a bad comedy episode, the Sam Talent one.
Right now,
hey,
please.
Sam, I thought we were friends.
Wow, that was.
What's going on here?
Look at these guys talking.
What are their names?
Is this place a villa or a park?
No, you guys would be on Jerks, and this is what the fans at home would say. Who are they? Who are we? I've never heard of these guys.
Yeah. So thank you guys so
Nice.
much for watching and listening everywhere. So many people do. Follow them at Bad Comedy.
Yeah, and add Bad
Watch
Boy
Bad
Comedy.
Comedy.
Follow
That
him
was
at Cool
Fantastic.
Jason
Go-
Melton.
Go follow them.
You guys got a following? Is anybody going to see this?
No.
Okay.
We're putting it on
okay.
Patreon.
Yo, grab
This guy
grab
with
merch
his
at badcomedy.org and then join
local
patreon.com/badcomedy to join the army of 80 baddies that pay money to listen to ours.
A lot of baddies, a lot of jerk mates out there.
Cool
We
Super
appreciate
Club.
y'all for being
Go to
patient with us and-
coolsuperclub.com for tea.
Okay, we're not
Tea
going to. We don't need to
subscription.
do ads for
25%
the
off.
other podcasts.
25% off with our promo code Bad Comedy.
That's,
Oh,
I think
and
we've had
lastly,
enough of this.
go to coolsteeperclub.com for 25% off tea.
Try and drag these guys off the stage, you guys.
Adam Gilbert is grabbing.
We love you guys.
sorry.
I love you guys. Thank you.